I've talked about the incident a year ago that created the Renaissance to being what I am now. I talk about the worst time of my life and why it brought me so far. I've talked about the likes of my French teacher that helped pull me out of that time. But I've never explained why I got in that situation in the first place. I was always determined and tenacious, a respectful person that everybody liked. My kindness and respect was one of a kind. The problem with me is, though I did not know it at the time, but I would describe it as disliking myself, that lack of confidence that many go through and none realize as a hindrance until it is late. I had will to do and continued. I sped my wheels and people admired me for it, but it was just because of wanting to cover up the fact that I felt like I was hopeless. I avoided officer positions at school because I felt taking the position would detract from better people taking that spot. I hate talking about my past self, and especially about the flaws of past. But this is necessary to tell you guys this. No matter what other strong qualities you have, you will not make it without believing in yourself. Every achievement you make will be only to fuel empty desires that have no meaning. If anything, do not walk down the path of the unconfident. I flung myself to the mercy of others because I could not find any within myself. So, if there is anything to listen to that I have to say, please let it be this. No matter what, believe in yourself to be able to do it. Do not think that you can have just faith in anything, with no faith to go into yourself, because you will not find no faith if it is not inside you. Maybe you strive to be something that seems to be truly spectacular, the fastest, the smartest, the best, the greatest. For all the attention it gets, est is the most useless title that man has ever conceived. Please don't spend your life trying to be the best or greatest. Know yourself, and always get better, not best. You can always get smarter, and you can always be something greater. That is in you, and you just need to believe it and work hard to get it. A year ago, I thought I was at the bottom of the barrel. I was tentative to even get up to the podium. Nobody wanted to listen to me, of course. Now I get up completely unprepared in average life to speak, something that I'd never thought I'd be able to do in my life, ever. I see their eyes, filling up with hope, the hope that long ago I was devoid of. I always wanted to help people, once as an excuse to fill the gap of emptiness. Now that I have faith in myself, I realize myself in a more so able position to help people out. I know to speak requires a purpose, and I have one. I don't want people to walk down that path of having no faith in theirself. I don't want people to be alone at the bottom when they scrape it. People gain and grow so much when they are given the confidence to do so. In this past year, I have achieved many things because I thought I could do the job and not worrying that there was somebody that could be better at doing it. I have a new purpose for inspirations, helping these people figure themselves out as I have. I know I've changed the timing of it often, going from weekly to monthly. Putting a date on this is probably the worst idea I've had yet. Inspiration is not something that you can entirely make, but what you can find in life. You can go through with anything when you have the desire and purpose to do it. It comes with contemplation and when you least expect it. Inspiration doesn't come on a schedule, therefore I am no longer putting it on one. But you will find your inspiration at the bottom of even the deepest wells. Before you doubt your capacity, continue on and just do it. It doesn't matter at being the best of it, but having the confidence to keep doing it better and better. Everyone roots for an underdog in life, yet few have the courage to be the underdog. They keep quiet and do little because they believe that they are not the best at it. Everybody should follow in the wisdom of Henry Van Dyke. Use what talents you possess. The woods would be very silent if no birds sang except those who sang best. Everybody trips at the long hard times of life. The people that get back up are those that believe that they can do it. In truth, when I said I disliked myself earlier, it was more that I think everybody goes through the hard times, and when they have to analyze what they are, and it hurts when they find out. I didn't like the path I was heading last year, so when the demanding times came around, I made a true change into something much better. I've stuck through my resolve on trials and tribulations here and there throughout the past year. Indeed, hard times came back again, but this time I believed in myself to get over them, and so I did. As a believer in helping others, I have found it easier to be selfless after I have found myself. What I can say is truly do not be afraid of something trying new. You may find your calling or something that brings you down multiple paths. Starting with simply a minute video trying to cheer people up, I have become something that I wouldn't have believed that I could have become. To think that, in giving a single teacher hope, I have prepared myself for a long road. In a scant year, I turned from afraid to stand on a podium to a speaker that I can tell people enjoy. The road may have been long and hard when I didn't believe in myself, and while it may still be a long road to my hopes and dreams, it is one that I can imagine the end to, and will take the time to enjoy on the way. Hold the belief that you can do anything, because it will truly take you anywhere.